Hello, I am the Builder, and welcome to another video on my CommandBlock Minigames world. Yeah, so this is my CommandBlock Minigames world video thing, yeah. So that's the old contraption that I made. This is actually similar, kind of, in a way, to how you play it. So, there's all these barrier blocks. So those are all the barrier blocks. And that's just to keep you in here. So this is a track. So I'm going to do it on top instead of actually inside. But normally you'd run along the track, and then if you see stop in front of your screen, you have to stop. If you don't stop, you're teleported back. And then when you are done stopping, then it will say go in front of your screen, and you can run again. So let me demonstrate. And then on the side, there's a ticker that will keep ticking. So if let's see, I walked too much. And it doesn't affect if you're flying. So you can fly for this, but if you're running, then it affects you. So yeah, I'm going to show you how to create it. So there's quite a few scoreboard objectives. You need to add walking, and then stat.walk 1 centimeter. Make sure it's exactly as typed in this command block. Same capitalization there. Then over here we have objectives, add sprint time. Let's see. Okay, so sprint time, dummy, time. Time here, this is just going to be what it says on the side. If you noticed earlier when I was playing, it said time on the right side of the screen, and it had a ticker that was showing how long. So that's just so you can like beat your high score or something like that. So then title, you need to do this command, title times 1:10:1. Basically, this is the fade in time, this is the fade out time, and this is the time it's actually there. So this is for title commands, which are, that's how it says stop and go and stuff like that. So scoreboard objectives adds in sprint dummy. So this is just tracking if they are in the game. And then over here I have the basic redstone fill replace clock. So it only does it if it detects a redstone block or a stone block. So that's just what that does. Then over here, this is similar to how, see that chicken named Slow? Let's see if I can find a command block. Nope. No. Let's see, where did I put this one? Here we go. Effect at entity type equals chicken and name equals slow. So it's giving them a slowness 100 for 100 seconds constantly. So that just keeps them still. And then so they can't jump, I cover that. And then over here, this command block just sets the weather to clear. You don't need that, but it is annoying me, so yeah, I did that. And then this command block just sets 1 above it to air. So as soon as the redstone wire is placed, it goes to here and disappears. So then it travels along here, and this command, it's a long command. It's at player whose score that sprint min equals 1. And then yeah, a bunch of stuff. I used a generator. I found this generator that generates the command for me, so I didn't have to create that. And So let's see. Scoreboard players set at P, score, that's sprint, min equals 1, sprint to 2. So the sprint score, basically if the sprint score decides if they should be walking or if they should be stopped. If the sprint score is, so whenever you walk, let me first explain this. So whenever you walk, the objective walking, whenever you walk, it constantly counts how much you're walking. And then I have a command block over here. Let's see if I can find the command block. This one must be it. Yes. So it's constantly, if they have a sprint score, if it's 1, if it's a sprint score of 1, then it's constantly resetting their walking score. So as they're walking, it's building up on the right hand side and then constantly being reset. But when this hits, it sets their sprint score to 2, so that no longer resets their walking score on the side. So if they walk now, then it will just continue to tick up and it won't go back down. So okay, cancel. Okay, this one, so if they're continuously walking and they have a sprint score of 2, then once it reaches 250, it will teleport them to this coordinate, which is basically the beginning of the map. So that's how I teleport them when they are walking. So if they're walking when they're not supposed to, like so far I think it's about 2 free blocks, then they're teleported backwards. So you can actually walk a little bit when it says stop. If you go any further, then you will be teleported. And these different repeaters before it says stop, this just makes it more random, so you can't time it. So it's not saying stop every 3 seconds. So it's not something you can time. It's random. So it's one of these 4 times that you'll have to run. So then it goes through that. Then it has another delay. This delay is basically when you're standing there waiting for it to say go. So then it sets you back to sprint score of 1. So now the walking score is constantly being erased again. So now you can run, and now it's going to tell you that you can go. And again, I used a generator to generate that command. I will put the generator in the description to help you out, make it easier. Okay, then I'm executing at random entity whose type equals chicken. I'm setting redstone right here, so that one of these at random will activate the next series. So yeah, this is what you saw in the previous 2 videos. So yeah. Okay, so now let's see. Sprint time. So this is just adding sprint time score constantly if they have an in sprint score. It's adding a sprint time score. So in sprint is they're in the game. And then it's constantly ticking up, so it's telling them their time. So that's the walking one, and then this just affects them, so you've seen that. Okay, then these command blocks, these are what determine the start and the end of the minigame. So let's see here. This one sets their sprint score to 1, so once they get over there, sets them to 1. This resets their walking score just in case they had one. And then this one sets their in sprint score to 1. Make sure they're in the game. And then this resets their in sprint score when they get down there. This resets their walking score when they get to the end, and this one resets their sprint score when they get to the end. So now all objectives are erased, except for one. The sprint time score, which appears on the side and tells them how fast they completed it, that score remains. That score doesn't go away until you walk on this command block, which just clears all scores. And the reason I keep that is because I want players, I don't want them to run to the end and then be like, wait, what was my score? And not being able to tell. I want them to be able to say, okay, I'm ready next time, and then manually do it when they are done looking at their score. So that just helps them with, like, so they can beat their high score. My high score, really it's a low score, but my best is like 800. So now, okay, go, stop, go. Let's see if I can do this. Look at the skill. Boom. It's like, I give up. I give up. This is just crazy. It's actually pretty hard, but I bet with practice you could do it. I've completed it like 3 times. I played it about 10, so yeah. So this is the game. And if you noticed during the video, my voice sounds a lot better. I hope you noticed that. But although if you're new you wouldn't notice it, I guess, but if you're a returning subscriber, you must have noticed that. And this is because I have a much better microphone now. I am using the Blue Snowball. Lots of people use it. If you are a YouTuber, you've probably heard of it. And yeah, so I decided to get that one. Seemed like the best for me. The Yeti was a little bit expensive. I didn't think it would be worth the money as far as the quality of the sound. But this one is actually pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. Especially compared to my old microphone, which was a headset that I was using. It was like a year old at least. So this one is much better. So that's all I have to say as far as that. If you have any ideas, I need plenty of ideas. Although I have ideas, but I need more. More ideas are great. And I want to do the ideas that you would like. So if you have an idea for a minigame, if you're just full of ideas, like I am, yes, be full of ideas. And then if you have all these ideas, then you can just leave a comment in the description of any of my videos. I will reply. So unless it's just some spam thing, I still may reply, but you never know. So until next time, builders, farewell.